Although many people love to travel, even going on vacation can become stressful and terrifying at times. These 10 horror movies are based around vacations gone wrong, and they're sure to give you some new ideas about what to expect during your next getaway. Just be glad that these movies aren't based on true stories. Number 10. The Descent. A group of friends take a vacation in Chile and are met with a bizarre series of events that challenge their very sense of reality. The plot follows the friends as they find themselves being hunted by unknown assailants, playing an unrelenting game where they cannot distinguish between what is real and what is not.
What was that? I told you I saw someone! Batteries on our lights will run out.
Number 9. Hostel. In the Hostel movie, a group of friends on vacation in Europe meet the wrong kind of people, and it's a fight for their lives. It is terrifying because it shows how bad people can be and how far they are willing to go. The scary part is when you see what these people do to other people just to get money. The worst part is that they will probably never stop doing this because they think they are doing nothing wrong. Number 8. Wolf Creek. This movie is a great horror film that takes place in Australia. Mick Taylor is the protagonist, who kidnaps tourists and drives them out to his hunting spot. There he tortures them until they die, or he makes a mistake. This film was so terrifying because it was filmed in such an isolated area with minimal dialogue and no music. The lack of sound made the movie even scarier because you weren't sure when something was going to happen next. This was a really frightening movie that really freaked me out. If you're looking for more horror movies like this one, then I recommend watching The Strangers. Number 7. 47 Meters Down. On vacation in Mexico, two sisters, Mandy Moore and Claire Holt, go on a diving trip to explore the coral reefs, but they soon find themselves trapped at the bottom of a deep ocean trench. With limited air supply, they must quickly figure out how to get back to the surface before they run out of oxygen.
We would like to come back up now.
I'm bringing you back up.
Number 6. Turistas. One of the most terrifying vacation horror movies is Turistas. In this movie, a group of young travelers from America find themselves stranded in rural Brazil after their bus breaks down. After being led to a seemingly safe place by some locals, the group soon discovers that they are in fact captives and will be killed for ritual sacrifices. One thing that makes this movie so frightening is its realism. The actors did not know what would happen until the day they filmed it, which is something that could actually happen in real life if you're unlucky enough to find yourself abroad with no cell phone service or way of contacting anyone back home. This movie also has some great suspenseful moments and terror to keep your heart pounding throughout the entire film.
Turistas.
Oh God, I wanna go home!
Number 5. A Perfect Getaway. In this movie, a family is on their annual vacation when they find themselves staying at a secluded lake house. Upon realizing that they are the only ones there, they begin to explore and quickly find themselves in danger. Of course, this is a horror movie, so it can't end well for them. This is one of the most terrifying vacation movies because it focuses on the fact that sometimes you don't know what's behind every door or around every corner, and you're never really safe. Number 4. Eden Lake. This movie is about a couple who are on vacation with their family. They go to this really beautiful lake and enjoy the scenery. However, they soon discover that there are some delinquents who live in the area, and they're not too happy with this family intruding on their territory. The head delinquent organizes an attack on them, where they get stranded in a cabin surrounded by these crazed people all trying to kill them, and it's just terrifying.
First phone he sees 999. Now we've got to finish this.
Number 3. The Breed. The Breed is a horror movie about a monstrous dog that escapes from a military lab, only to terrorize an unsuspecting town. The film follows the lives of 3 teenagers as they try to save their friends and family from this vicious animal. While the story has its moments, it falls short in many areas. One being the acting, which is terrible at times and can make it hard to take the film seriously. Another negative aspect was the storyline, which is not original or engaging enough to keep viewers interested. The Breed is worth seeing if you are looking for some mindless entertainment, but don't expect too much out of it.
I don't want to be here anymore. Oh my God. Run!
Number 2. The Ruins. The Ruins tells the story of a group of young American tourists visiting an ancient Mayan ruin site in Mexico. When a storm arrives, they seek shelter at an abandoned temple, unaware that it is actually the lair of bloodthirsty Mayan tribesmen who have been waiting for centuries to return and reclaim the land. Trapped with no way out, the group's only hope is that 1 or 2 members will survive long enough to be rescued.
Why are they doing this?
Got something to do with the ruins.
Based on the terrifying bestseller.
It's inside me. I want to cut it.
Number 1. Frozen. Getting stuck on the chairlift before their last run turns a typical day on the slopes into a chilling nightmare. They realize with growing panic that they have been left behind dangling high off the ground, with no way down as the night lights dim. The resort is closed until the following weekend, and the trio is already suffering frostbite and hypothermia. They discover with horror that they have much more to fear than just the frigid cold once they move. They begin to doubt their ability to survive as they face unexpected obstacles.